So why did no one tell me about the story of Lawnchair Larry and how he flew 16,000 feet above Los Angeles? No pilot's license, no training, no seatbelt, just 42 balloons, a lawn chair, and a dream. In 1982, Larry Walters from North Hollywood had the same dream since he was just 13 years old, to fly. Inspired by seeing weather balloons in his local Army surplus store, all he could think about was how he could use them to lift himself into the air. And for 20 years, he obsessed over this idea. But if he wanted to do it right, he needed a plan. So his plan was to lift off from the backyard of his fiance's house in San Pedro and travel 55 miles towards the Mojave Desert. In his aircraft, a lawn chair he bought from Sears, 42 helium-filled weather balloons, a parachute, a life jacket, a BB gun, and 2 sandwiches and a liter of Coke for in case he gets hungry, of course. During his interview with David Letterman, Walters said the entire project cost over $15,000, and all he wanted to do was just get a couple hundred feet above the ground. But thanks to strong winds, he didn't just float up a couple hundred feet. He shot up 16,000 feet, 3 miles into the air, right into commercial flight paths. In fact, 2 commercial pilots flying a TWA and Delta flight reported seeing him on their radar. Larry was traveling at about 1,000 feet per minute, and at that rate, he would have been a dead man if he went too high into the atmosphere. So he planned to pop the balloons with the BB gun he brought with him. But after shooting only 10 to 12 balloons, he dropped the gun. He eventually drifted towards Long Beach, got tangled in some power lines, which actually caused a blackout for the neighborhood, and somehow landed safely. He never made it to the Mojave Desert, but his childhood dream had been fulfilled. Yes, of course, the FAA hit him with a bunch of fines, but that doesn't even matter because he became a legend. In fact, you can see his lawn chair aircraft yourself on display at the National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. Have you heard of this guy before? Let me know in the comments down below.